one more thing I want to talk about. I, okay, if you're a parent with school children, somebody chime in. I need a video response on this, right? By no means am I a cheapskate. Well, I'm frugal. I like to save my money. Um, but this grinds my gears, and I've been dealing with this since I've moved to Kansas. Okay, the children get a list of things that they need for school, and I mean, the list is crazy. But anyway, to make a long story short, you buy these things for your kids. If you have more than one, the average list that these things that these children need average anywhere between 40 to $100. What if you have multiple kids, right? But what's so funny is these items that you're buying your kids for school are not just for your kid. It's for the community, the whole classroom. When I was growing up, you my grandma used to take me. We would go shopping. We would go to Fordham Road or we'd go to 125th Street, wherever, whatever. We would go downtown. She'd always hit up Conway. But I'm like, but when it came down, I would get backpack, I would get paper, I'd get pencil, I'd get, whatever I wanted for me, you know. But it's not like that anymore. I don't know what the state is doing with their money. And then it's sad because teachers come out of their pocket a lot. And I would kind of like it to where, you know, people can't afford this. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why they're saying, okay, well, we need you to, buy all of these things to benefit the class for the year. But they doing too damn much. They doing too damn much, okay? Because not only do you have to buy your children clothes and stuff like that for the school year, you gotta buy a whole bunch of material. You know what I'm saying? Hand sanitizer, facial tissue, wet wipes. What does my junior high schooler need wet wipes for? Really? Come on. Freaking, once they get to high school, they don't have to do all of that. But I mean, disinfectant, spray, Lysol, like um, reels of printer paper, not one but two. And you know how expensive those things are? Okay, notebooks, and I mean folders, like 5 or 6 folders, and they want certain colors and freaking markers, dry erase markers, dry erase eraser. Where's my list? Because this is pissing me off. Where's my purse? It's ridiculous how much stuff they want you to buy. I don't even have the list right now. But I mean, like, what's next? You want me to buy staplers? You want me to start paying the teacher? I mean, like, really? Then, me being me and working in the, hadn't worked in the school system, I got to learn really quick. Like, teachers pay for recess equipment, baseballs. I mean, not baseballs, but basketballs, jump ropes, things for the kids to stay active in the schoolyard. I would rather donate towards that than donate to the teacher's office supplies. And I'm saying this because I mean I've been there, done that. I've been in these, in these situations on the other side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound like a funny parent, but I mean it's way too much. And then not only that, I have to pay for textbooks, pay to rent textbooks, and it's like, you know, the more money you make, the more you gotta. I gotta pay for textbooks, and not one. I'm talking about for 3 kids, and then the lunches are ridiculous. They want you to pay for, and they're not good. They're not. And I was on the inside, so I'm really a little beklept about the whole situation. Um, where is the money going? I mean, I know I pay taxes in the state of Kansas, and I would like to know, like, What is the? I'm gonna find out what is the budget because these teachers don't get paid a lot. Like you'll be lucky if they bring home like $2,400 a month. That's not enough, especially if you have a family. What if you're a male or you're a single woman with children? Like, how do you survive? Like, really, what do you do? Like it's crazy. And I mean, me, I was lucky because when I was working at the school last year, I'm retired. I get a freaking check. I'm a disabled veteran. I get checks. You know what I'm saying? So that little check that I was getting from the school district was nothing, and they get paid once a month. So how can you stretch after you pay your bills like $2,400? How? How? And then you gotta pay health insurance. Luckily, I didn't have to do all of that because I already have health insurance. But like health insurance and Social Security, disability, all of that stuff. I'm just mad. And then poor teachers got to pay for these children to have recess equipment. What? Oh no. Oh no. And then the parents, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what if, oh, then not only that, if you live next to a government installation, probably 75% of each student goes to the school, okay? Which means that each child, they make you fill out paperwork for whoever lives, whoever works is a service member or government contractor on these installations. The government gives these people money. Where is it going? I want to know. Like, and they're always asking for money. I have to pay for my son's, he's in the orchestra. I have to pay for his instrument. Like, what's going on? Like, where's the money? Whatever. Education is the most important. Like, for real. Like, if you're gonna make cuts, you better cut welfare. Like something, or what I'm saying, get these work programs together because you're cutting education. You're cutting, like, they're cutting all kinds of corners. And I mean, I'm just, it's sad. I'm not really complaining about the whole situation about me having to, buy school equipment, but it's like, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? And then they go on school trips. You got to pay for the school trips and you got to pay, for the meal, you know. Then if you're, it's like three children, if they were to eat school lunch, would cost me almost $200 a month. Why am I going to give them 200? And then the food is not great. Now I am not only one from the outside as a parent. I've been in the inside, so I'm not understanding because the food's not all that great. Believe me, I had to eat it many a day, and I'm just like, what is this? So when I sat down with my kids today at breakfast and we were talking about school, I asked them, do you want to make lunches? And, what kind of stuff would you like to take for lunch? And then they have like this ban. You can't have, you know, like unhealthy stuff. Not a problem. Not a problem. But being in the inside school, you really got to look at these children, what they're bringing home, what they're bringing from home. Because you say nothing, don't buy anything unhealthy, but then the kids are not bringing anything to eat and they're hungry. And if you are a lunch aide and you see that a child only has like next to nothing for lunch, you need to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. I'm just ranting. It makes no sense. Like, I just paid today for classroom and school equipment, and that's not including backpacks and clothes and stuff like that. I spent 250. That's why I'm mad. 250. That's a utility bill. What about these people who can't afford it? Now I know that I'm covering down on them, but you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I'm thinking next month I'll probably do some type of, before it starts to get cool, it stays pretty warm in Kansas for a while. I think I'm going to do some type of drive to raise money for each one of my children's classrooms for the teacher to donate recreational equipment for recess because this is ridiculous. If you guys are having these same issues, do a little video response or leave me a message. I really like video responses because I like that communication. But if you can't, leave me a message and let me know, like, do you guys have the same issue and what do you do? And um, what's some good ways I can, raise some money to donate to these teachers? I have being in their situation, I've learned a lot. That's why it's that whole situation is it's not for me. That's why I'm not going back this year. I'm gonna relax and enjoy my retirement because it it's very stressful. Not only do you have to be a teacher, but you have to come out of your pocket. You're getting paid peanuts, and you have to deal with some. When I mean bad kids, bad kids, where you want to punch the parent in the face because they act like their child does no wrong, but your child is a direct reflection of you. So if your child goes to school acting a damn donkey, now I got one of them. I ain't gonna lie. I got one that, whew, I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but but he's not disrespectful. He's not gonna curse you out. He just has problems making friends. He tries too hard, and he's always that guy that gets caught. Like people pick on him, and he flips out or whatever and loses his mind, and then they're calling me because he punched a boy in the face for calling him Blackie or some stupid stuff like that. But it's ridiculous. You guys chime in, talk to me, let me know. Y'all got some of y'all got school age kids out there. I don't understand what's going on with it, and the whole PTA thing, can't do it because it's like a clique, okay, and I'm not the right because I was the only one, and I can be active but not in their little clique. I can be active in my own way. I'll talk to you guys later. My rant is over. I've been talking long enough. Bye, y'all.